In UE4, when working with variables, it's going to be important to know the importance of and how to use Uproperty specifiers. The two major categories for Uproperty specifiers are replication, communication between client and server, and to add functionality to blueprints. Examples of the uses for Uproperty include replicated using, clamp, and blueprint read-only. Some of these specifiers are not compatible, require, or imply other specifiers. For example, blueprint read-only is not compatible with blueprint read-write, as one overrides the other. Likewise, replicated and replicated using are not compatible because replicated using implies replicated. I am now going to discuss the nuances of using replicated variables. When using replicated variables, two additional things are required in the implementation file, the .cpp. First is that you need to include the UnrealNetwork header file, and you need to add an additional function as shown. For each variable with replication, you also need to add a doRep lifetime line as shown. When using replicated using, simply include an equal sign with the function name. Note you cannot pass values here, as this function is simply called after the client receives a change in the variable. When using replicated using, remember that any function that is called with replicated using requires at least an empty U function specifier. On a side note, all variables will attempt to replicate if they fail, and any variable in a structure is automatically replicated if the structure is replicated, unless it is specified by another specifier. These individual variables inside the structure are also not replicated unless specified with a specifier.